another one more mobile number. Okay, so div to div, we just created 4 things only: email ID, first name, last name, mobile number. And here you have to note down the very important step, binary image. So input type equal to file means input type is button like thing, HTML like things. Here input type equal to file, the name is file1, the ID is file1, the same file1 name should be identically passed as a parameter in our controller. Okay, don't forget it. Here night. Next, the first one binary is to store the image in database. The second one file2 name, input type same, also file2, ID also file2. Okay, this is the very important thing here. You have to modify the input type. Here is the submit button. Finally user press the submit button, it will be submitted. That's all. This is the back button, back to list. If the user click here, he will be redirected to another page. That's all. Any other important thing here is the class, div class, div class, div class. These are the style sheet. Without this, if you use the style sheet, you can how the div should appear, what is the font size, font color, whatever may be, you can change it here using the style sheet classes. If you don't want to classes, just div, use the div and the div. That's all. Still with style, how to apply the style here. Okay, now the creating view is over. Again I am come to the controller that already we created. The action result index is this one controller. I already told you in ordinary web application ASP.NET, these things, the action result index things. Here we just only one line of word, where emb list equal to dem dot sample emb underscore mst dot tool is return view emb list. That's all. Only 2 simple word enough to get the data and display the data, all the data in the grid view. Instead of this, in ordinary ASP the forms, some of you know how to get it. We have to first open the connection and the data for database and the command to get the command object and the SQL adapter object, the data set object, the grid view object, and we have to bind it. Okay, everything we need to get the query, select star from, and next we have to bind it. Instead of that, we just use one variable, and dem is our publicly accessible object. I shown you already in the first top of the method. Here cut out dem dot sample dot to list. It will create the list. It's all. The action result is just retrieve the data. So it has also a view how to display. And just right click and right click the index method and merge to DB models, DB entities here. Please note down the top of the part. At open brace, image to DB demo dot models. DB demo dot DB equal to new image to DB models dot DB entities. This is the object. This is very important. It will be next table trtd. If you put the table and trtd and correspond with everything using the for each detail in db.sample master, this is we are going to iterate every column in the table dem, because db is here object in this view, where base 64 is converted to base string detail.photo binary, where base 64 is a kind of variable. We are converting to base strings detail, to base 64 string is inbuilt object. We are convert the detail photo binary values to base 64 variable. and image src is a variable string format. From the base64 variable we are img src equal img src style. This is the style thing. In here img src, you know, in html just display the image. In at img src is this variable which encapsulated the image of base64 base. This base64 in again go to retrieve and the photo binary of the SQL server. Okay. Else this is the retrieving method, or else the image src you can just store one in your folder, any other default image. If not, any user forget to add his image, you can display by default image, not automatic. This will show. That's all. Details. The same if condition also applied to display and get the photo path. It will be displayed. Okay. Photo path means nothing, the folder stored in photos stored in your folder. Next, this is these the things are for other data. Detailed EMD ID, you know, first name, last name, email, mobile number. These are things, other data. You have to very keenly observe the TD and the TR column, where you have to put your TD, where you open the TD for the table, and where you close the TR, where you close the brace and table, everything. The code is the description I given. You can use it and refer it. Everything finished. We created two methods, two views. The first view we create, here is first name, last name, email, everything. Choose file is one. It will display like this one. If you fill everything, if you first click the choose file, it will give the open a wizard like window. You can choose the photo, everything. Okay, here everything listed out in the index directory. Once you click the submit button, you can find the photo as well as the path of the photo and his name and his email ID and phone numbers, everything. And this is now the application also tested well. I hope you understand the concept very well. If you have any doubts, you can make a query to me using phone, WhatsApp or email, and ready to explain further. In another one fine concept, I will meet all you. If you like this video, please share and subscribe our channel. Thank you for watching.